I've seen YouTubers rise and I've seen them fall, but never quite so spectacularly as Pro Jared today, honestly. Let the demonetization process begin! So it starts off with this lovely statement from Pro Jared over on the Twitter sphere, where he announces essentially that his wife and himself are going to be filing for divorce, and how it may come as a surprise and a shock to a lot of people, their fans, yada yada yada. They're seeking happiness for themselves. You're gonna hear a lot of rumors and speculation and gossip. Essentially, it's him trying to preempt what is already happened now that we know about. But this entire tweet, and you can read it for yourself, this statement itself, it's still live on Jared's Twitter. You can read it for yourself, but it's the thing that essentially opened up Pandora's box. Because you see, this statement is very neutral towards the both of them. There's no admittance of guilt, which there should be, because Pro Jared is a skanky, little, weird-face-looking man whore, apparently. But in addition to that, Jared also stands accused of requesting and soliciting lewds from underage fans, as well as delivering them to them. But it's interesting that it should happen this week, and not even an entire 7 days removed from Austin Jones being sentenced to 11 years, or just shy of 11 years, in prison for soliciting videos, sexual videos, from underage fans. Because you see, it seems that Pro Jared was guilty of basically the exact same thing, except substitute videos for images. As of right now, there's nothing seriously concrete that holds Pro Jared's feet to the fire with regards to any criminal activity. But there is the fact that he did run lewd blogs with the intention of collecting and sending out lewd images. There's also the number of accusations that have come out in the 24 hours since that statement was made public by Heidi. There's also the simple fact that Normal Boots have released a statement depicting the conclusion of an investigation from April 4th of this year with regards to the behavior of Jared himself. So I'm not saying anything concrete has been established thus far, but what I am saying is that there is entirely too much smoke for there to be no fire. You guys, we made fun of Leafy's chin during the Leafy Gate days, but at least that guy had some redeeming qualities about his features. With Jared, there's not really much there. That, my friends, is Sid from the Ice Age. It's a character from The Simpsons. That's what that is. You expect me to believe that this Sid from the Ice Age looking managed to get Heidi wrapped up in a wedding dress and committed to a lifetime contract with him before the divorce. And he squandered it away with some underage little girls and boys and a second also married woman who's at best a 4. Some of you are going to come at me with the, don't judge women by their looks and insult them because of how they look. That's not cultured, it's not classy. Okay? That number was an amalgamation of all of her traits, not just her physical appearance, mind you. Alright? Her personality and her infidelity and the fact that she was okay with being the other woman brought down her batting average, alright? So unclench your glutes, please, and thank you. This tweet, this absolute tweet, this is, by the way, this is the woman that Jared cheated on Heidi with. Holly, her name is. Commander Holly or whatever. Yeah, this is that woman that I mentioned was like a 4. She posted this tweet on Jared's statement about the divorce, and I gotta say, alright, it's something to behold. I made a comment about it, but I'm gonna read it again for myself, just to bask in the glory, the utter audacity that this woman has to actually post this with what information is that we have about her now. Quote, "I'm sorry you're going through this. I'm here for you if you need me." This was directed at Pro Jared after his statement about the divorce. I'm here if you need me. Oh, I'm sure, Holly. I'm very sure. Rub it into Heidi's face a little bit more, why don't you? That tweet aged faster than a college student who wrote a 12-page paper 2 hours before it was due. Observe that ratio, too, and then bask in its glory. You're probably never gonna get another event like this ever again. And you know, that's probably not even the most accurate ratio there is out there of this tweet, because Holly protected her account very recently. You could probably imagine why. Also, can we just by the end of tonight, Pro Jared will probably be at a net negative of 100,000 subs in less than 24 hours. Just goes to show, don't piss off your audience. Don't do that. I can only think of a few instances in all of the history of the world that I've been existing in for the 21 years that I've been alive, wherein humanity has come together in mutual agreement of a certain single fact in support of a single certain cause in such droves, that being 9/11, PewDiePie-gate, and YouTube Rewind 2018. Consider this one, ladies and gents. One single tweet has set off all of this in motion, that being Jared's tweet that we talked about at the beginning of this episode. Without that tweet, his ex-wife would not have gotten pissy and posted all of their dirty laundry all over Twitter. And by God, thank God that she did, because we would not be here if she hadn't. Reveling in the destruction of this man's career. Holy crap, I've never seen something burn down so spectacularly in my entire life. This is unprecedented. Now, divorces, say about them what you will, they can be and they can't be the worst things in the world. Sometimes people get their cat, some people get their dog, some people get their kids, some people get half the money. Take your pick, fancy. Different situations, different structure, different folks, is what it is. But in this instance, it is a whole other ballgame. Not only is Heidi getting both the cats and all of their mutual friends, but she's also probably getting the fans, the subreddit, all of the clout, and probably the last laugh. I mean, I would be. This situation is not something that a prenup can prevent from happening. I'm sorry, but the people have spoken. So I think the lessons that we can take away from here are that you should not cheat. Don't lie about cheating. Don't piss off your ex spectacularly. Don't post about your relationship on Twitter. Don't ask underage people for lewds. That one should be a no-brainer, but for some reason it seems that we're struggling with that one. Yeah, don't ask underage kids for nudes. You know what? Just scratch that. Don't interact with underage people on the internet whatsoever. No, you know what? Scratch that. Parents, keep your children, if they are under the age of 18, off of the interwebs until they come of age. That's the only way that apparently we can do this, because they can't be trusted, and neither can the internet be trusted for whatever reason. That's where we are now. Is that authoritarian? No, it's not authoritarian. It's parenting. It's good parenting. Let's go with that. One final word on Jared. This is probably very important. This man probably went on suicide watch at about approximately 10:30 this morning, because there's no recovering from any of this for him. And I think that he knows that now. Moral of the story, don't be a crappy human to other humans, aight? You'll be just fine if you follow that rule.